Turkey Al Sheikh has given us a list of fighters that he's going to work with this year. With him acquiring the Ring magazine, he is now going to start putting on Ring magazine boxing events. So it's like it's promoted by Ring magazine per se. So it looks like he's turning it into a proper promoter now. He's got his own promotional company called the Ring magazine. Fighters that he wants to work with are fighters such as Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford, Anthony Joshua, Naoya Inoue, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, Jai Opataya, Chris Eubanks Jr., Conor Benn, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, William Zepeda, Martin Bakole, Anthony Yard, and Adam Azim. Now, we know that Canelo's a free agent. He does what he wants, goes where he wants, whenever he wants, and such like. Names his price and such like. We know that Anthony Joshua has signed that golden handshake with DAZN and such like, and Turkey has bought into DAZN. He is actually a shareholder of DAZN right now. He's gone into taking some of their shares so he can be a part owner of DAZN. Terence Crawford signed with the Sheikh, and Terence Crawford, we know he's going to fight, or he is billed to fight Canelo Alvarez in September. So what will he do in the mean in between time? The Sheikh is going to sort that out for him. Naoya Inoue has signed with the Sheikh, so he will be working with the Sheikh going forwards. At the moment, he's got a fight coming up this Friday, the 24th of January. He will be defending his titles against Yi Jung Kim. Now, I remember he was supposed to have a fight against this Australian guy, I think it was, but the guy keeps pulling out of the fight. But once he has this title defense against Yi Jung Kim, I'm expecting the Sheikh to push for him to fight Nick Ball, which would mean him going up in weight, I believe. But we'll see what happens with that. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are set to be on this American Ring magazine debut that's going to be supposedly is going to be in Times Square in New York. So it seems like they want to set up a boxing event in the middle of Times Square. And Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are going to both appear on this card, but not against each other. They'll be fighting, Ryan Garcia will be fighting Rolando Romero, which is such an easy touch for Ryan Garcia. Rolly is a tomato can, man. He a tomato can, as they say in America. He's no good. I did hear a rumor that it was going to be Ryan Garcia versus Pitbull Cruz, Isaac Pitbull Cruz. That's what I saw going around the internet. But the Ring magazine are saying it's Rolly Romero, so I'm going to go with what the Ring magazine is actually putting out. Devin Haney should be fighting Jose Ramirez on the same card. Those two fights are both exciting fights. I think Devin Haney has got the harder fight. Ryan Garcia has got like a bring-along fight. For me, because he's levels above, he should be levels above Rolando Romero. But Devin Haney has got the former unified champion Jose Ramirez to contend with. And say they both come through that, then they're set to have their rematch, which could turn into a trilogy. We know Shakur Stevenson is fighting on this card with Beterbiev versus Bivol. Shakur Stevenson's going to be on the undercard against the young guy Floyd Schofield. So we'll see what's going on with that. I believe he will win that fight. I believe he's got too much experience with Floyd Schofield. I believe it's going to be an exciting fight because I believe that Floyd Schofield is an exciting fighter. So he's going to bring the excitement because Shakur Stevenson, as we know, is a raindrop dodger. So he is very economical with his shot selection. But Floyd is going to push the action. So that's going to turn into an exciting fight. And after that, we're going to see what happens with William Zepeda because Turkey's got William Zepeda on the list, and William Zepeda was supposed to fight Shakur a few different times, and he's dodged the bullet a few different times. Teofimo Lopez was a surprise to me because he's been messing about, and he's got his situation with Top Rank that he hasn't sorted out, but the Sheikh says he wants to see him in the ring. The talk is he's going to unify with newly crowned IBF champion Richardson Hitchens, and then after that go and fight Boots up at welterweight. So he's looking past Richardson Hitchens and talking about Boots. You're going to have to contend with Richardson, but we're going to talk about that in a video in the future. And then you've got Jai Opataya, who is the cruiserweight champion, and he's probably the best at cruiserweight, but he has to prove it by having the fight. So I'm assuming he's going to help him get an undisputed situation going on. Chris Eubanks Jr. and Conor Benn, we all know that they're fighting each other in a fight that I think has got no sense to it. But the Sheikh has come and rescued the fight and enabled them to fight each other. So Chris Eubanks and Conor Benn are fighting each other. Isaac Cruz is taking on Angel Fierro on the undercard of David Benavidez versus David Morrell on February the 1st. I actually thought, and it was a rumor, that he was going to be fighting Ryan Garcia on that New York Times Square bill, but that's been rubbished, and now he's definitely on this card with David Benavidez and David Morrell against Angel Fierro. I don't know much about Angel Fierro, but I will speak about it more as the fight date comes closer, and I'm breaking down this card with David Benavidez, David Morrell, Brandon Figueroa, Stephen Fulton, and now Isaac Cruz and Angel Fierro. But what will the Sheikh want with Isaac Cruz going forward? Only time will tell. I will not speculate. I will just wait for the information to come and then speak about it when I see the information. Anthony Yard. I'm not sure what he's going to do because he's got Anthony Yard on here, but he doesn't have Joshua Buatsi on here. So it's not like he's saying he's going to make, or it's not like he's indicating that he's going to make the Anthony Yard versus Joshua Buatsi fight. So we're going to see what he's going to do with Anthony Yard, because we know that he doesn't match these guys easy. You're getting paid, but you're getting paid to have fights that you could lose, potentially. And Adam Azim, he's made his way into the vision of the Sheikh, and the Sheikh like what he sees, and he's like, you know what? He's headlining Wembley Arena February the 1st. Let's see how he does. And if he does well, I want to work with this guy. So it's going to be interesting to see who these guys fight next and when they line up to fight each other. We know Chris and Conor fighting each other. At the end of the tweet, it says these boxers will be fighting on the world's first Ring Magazine cards, plural, in 2025, which will be named after the upcoming new game Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, as a collaboration between SNK and Ring Magazine. The Sheikh is not ramping. He has made a collaboration with a game called Fatal Fury. Collaboration, share some of the burden with them and also bring some attention to the game. It's a collaboration, so your pockets get lined, my pockets get lined. It's just his way of trying to make boxing be appealing to the masses, as well as the fact that he wants to see these fights before he leaves this place. So this is going to be very interesting going forward. I'll talk about these fights more and more as the times of these fights come closer. But as for now, this is an announcement by Ring Magazine that they made a few days ago that I'm very interested in. And I really want to see how these things pan out over the upcoming year. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.